It's so easy to feel like you're the only one that's struggling in life. You're the only one that has problems in life, and that everyone can see what you're going through. Everyone can see your problems, but that's not the case. Everyone has their own problems in life. It's so easy to fall into the trap of feeling as if everyone's judging you. You go outside and you feel as if everyone can tell exactly what you're going through and they're judging you. You sometimes feel like you're behind in life, and people can see that you're behind in life when that's not the case. Everyone has problems in their life. You're not the only one with problems in their lives. And because of that, that doesn't mean that they're judging you, because everyone is so wrapped up in their own thoughts and their own world that they don't have time to worry about a random girl or a random guy or a random person walking down the street. Yes, there are people who judge, but most of these people don't even know you. They can only judge what they see on the outside. Yes, maybe they can assume what you're going through, but it's your journey, not theirs. Misery loves company. When they see someone, actually being successful in life, or doing something that they will never have the courage to do, or seeing someone have something that they long for, they try to drag that person down with them. Nobody likes to feel alone. Nobody likes to feel like they're the only person going through something. People love to feel like they have a sense of community. Sometimes it's refreshing when you're on social media and you see somebody talking about the same thing that you're going through or something similar. And it just feels refreshing. It makes you feel like you're really not alone, because things happen in life. That's just how life is. Bad things happen. And that's just the reality of it, And whilst you can feel as if you're struggling and that the world is just crashing down on you, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Many people have hit rock bottom and came back 10 times better. And you can be one of those people. Things happen in life that are unexpected, or things happen and it was out of our own doing, and we might feel as if we might regret it. We might feel as if there's either a weight lifted off of us, but even if you have that weight lifted off of you, the thoughts can still keep rolling. The negative thoughts can still keep rolling, making you question if you even made the right decision. But your old life is going to cost you your new one. If you want to grow in life, you have to sacrifice certain things. And that might be a hard truth, because you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you have goals that you want to accomplish, there are things you're going to have to stop doing or start doing to accomplish those goals. And that might be scary. That might be hard to do. You might feel scared and uncomfortable. You might feel anxious to do so, but it's what has to be done if you do want to grow and change for the better. And whilst it might take some time, it's never easy. It's not going to take 2 seconds. It's not going to happen overnight. But you can still keep trying and just not give up, because it's so easy to give up. And sometimes you might give up because maybe what you're doing is just not what you're supposed to be doing, So it's okay to try new things, and if they don't work out, move on to the next. It's okay to feel discouraged. It's okay to feel sad and angry and frustrated. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to just not be okay and to feel sad, to feel scared, to feel anxious, to feel like your world is just crashing down. Because that happens. It's nothing new. It happens. And it happens more than once to one person. It's sometimes comforting to think that you're not the only one going through things. Everyone is living their own life. Everyone has their own life to worry about. You might go outside and feel like everyone's watching you, everyone's judging you. And whilst you are the main character in your story, the side characters also have lives. They also have homes to go to, people to see, things to worry about, bills to pay. Maybe they have, they're stressing about school, they're stressing about work, they're stressing about their home life, that they just don't have any time to worry about that random girl, random person walking down the street. Because when you're going through things in life and you have your own life, if you see somebody walking down the street, you're not gonna bat two eyes. And even if you do think something about them, you're gonna forget about them eventually. Somebody might see you and make a quick comment in their head, but they're not gonna remember that in like 5 minutes. It's the same way when you have embarrassing moments. It might haunt you for years, but the people that were there who saw you have your embarrassing moments, they're not gonna remember it. That's why nothing is really embarrassing. Nothing's really embarrassing because it's life. Things happen, and eventually we're all gonna move on from it. Things are only embarrassing if you make it embarrassing, and things are only awkward if you make it awkward. You might question and say, oh, they did this, why don't they feel embarrassed? Why are they so confident? Because at the end of the day, it's just life. You can just do things. Things don't really matter sometimes. It's important to just be free and just to live your life. And once you have problems and you can't figure out those problems, and it's gonna be hard, it's not a bad thing to ask for help either, but it's gonna be hard, and it's not gonna happen in 2 seconds. It's not gonna happen in 2 minutes. It's not gonna happen in 2 days, 2 months, or even 2 years. Things take time, but it's important to use that time wisely. We might overthink and think negative thoughts, but we're always gonna be okay.
And I don't say that just to say that you should just let go of your past self. It's not about letting go. It's not about disregarding. It's not about getting rid. I think we need to get that out of our mentality, because in all aspects of ourselves, I don't think we get rid of anything. I think we change it. It's about renovation, not disregarding. When we're building something new, when we're taking pieces and parts of ourselves that we may dislike, that don't serve us, it's not about treating them as if they're nothing, throwing them behind us, because what we throw behind us is what we carry on our back. We tend to think we're disregarding it when really we're just disregarding ourselves. The things we want to get rid of, the things we want to change are there for a reason.